Packages Limited, humming with workers' activity. For some, it is the beginning. For others, it is the end of yet another successful day. It has been so for 25 years. Indeed, the years gone by have been, by the grace of God, bold, bright and bountiful. 25 years of my treasured memories. March 1956, the foundation stone of Packages Limited was laid by Sayyid Muratab Ali. Pretty soon, the conglomeration of mortar and masonry was taking shape, a complex that was to be the first packaging unit in Pakistan. Till then, consumer goods industry had no packaging concept. Packaging material was invariably imported. That made this venture both radical and daring. This project was also the beginning of an international collaboration between us and Åkerlund and Rausing of Sweden. Conceived in 1953 by Sayyid Babar Ali, Packages Limited in fact was the beginning of a radical industrial philosophy in Pakistan. This unit was designed to have a congenial atmosphere, most cordial relationship among the workers, thereby attaining a maximum production with highest product quality. With construction work nearing completion, the vision of machines rolling, colors splashing, and of sheets laid out in brilliant designs was becoming an exciting reality. With the arrival of machines and 22 Swedish engineers, the installation work went ahead at full pace. Experimental work started in 1957. Swedish experts and Pakistani technicians joined hands to put a concept into colorful reality. The total manpower then was 310, but each one of us was fired with a zeal and dedication. We were quick to grasp the technique. Offset department was first to go under trial. The first ever design executed to our fullest satisfaction was the cigarette pack of Scissors brand. The finished pack was a thrilling sight. With more successful designing, offset printing was on smooth sails. Encouraged, the team went ahead with printing in paper conversion department. I can still recall that jubilant feeling of watching the paper rolling with the design of a soap wrapper, Nice Boy. Soon the corrugated board factory was set into action. The team had acquired the necessary confidence. Our standards were high. The customers were well satisfied. The first corrugated container for the consumer goods industry was for Sunlight soap. Coming years added more to the success, both in designing and production. Packages Limited was now trusted for the excellence of its work. "1960 was a year of happy handshakes and glittering garlands. The visit of Swedish Prime Minister and his wife was indeed a tribute to the flourishing Park-Swedish collaboration. Mr. Robin Rousing of Åkerlund and Rousing was delighted with the pace of progress. Yes, indeed, those were wonderful days. People at the top ever planning a bigger, brighter future. Like today, Packages Limited was even then a well-knit family, working hard and enjoying well-earned leisure. The future pattern had been laid out. The congenial atmosphere pervaded. Packages Limited by now was equally renowned for its beautiful campus, the colors dotted around its lawns. Moments and memories, how they enrich life and energize the mind. So the years rolled by, from one progressive phase to the next, adding more and more to quality and production. April 1965, Sayyida Mubarak Begum laid another significant foundation stone. Extensive packaging experience by now had necessitated constant supply of multi-purpose paper and board. Packages was to have its own paper and board mill. The committee that had been set up in 1961 for the feasibility study of such a venture had given favorable comments. That confidence was being shaped into reality now. It was yet another collaboration project between Packages Limited and Åkerlund and Rousing of Sweden. I still remember with pride the grandeur of the project. But now there was the past experience to go by. The entire production was based on indigenous raw materials to produce 24,000 tons of paper and board annually. The workforce had now grown to over 1,100. "1966 was the 10th year of our progress, to be celebrated as the 10th anniversary. To begin with, there was this humble yet dedicated ceremony. The foundation stone that had been laid a year earlier was now placed at a section that befitted it most. Construction work was already nearing completion. Now the minds were occupied with problems of machine installations. Immediately, however, there were pleasant interludes ahead. The mood was set with the 8th annual sports. From a humble beginning in 1958, when there were only 300 workers to participate in limited sporting events, the 8th annual sports with number of workers, technicians and staff members greatly enhanced turned out to be a gala affair. I still recall with pleasure the colorful gathering and those highly contested events. The thrill of participation was shared by all. The joy of attainment was applauded by all. Those gentle moments still linger on in my memories. Ceremonies over, the work started at a quicker pace. The machinery had already started arriving. It was quite some job to transport the heavy setup from the railway yards to the building site. But it demanded all the more cunning and craftiness to shift it to its proper place. But, as they say, where there is will, there is a way. Soon, many ways have been innovated to put even the heaviest lot at its proper place. Be it the boiler house, the pulp house or the machine rooms, many and anxious moments were spent in machine installation. Two laborious years had brought us near to the goal. The experimental work had started. By May 1967, paper was successfully produced. Another Park Swedish venture had met with success. A special ceremony was well deserved. Industrial and technical experts added glamour to the ceremony. The time was apt for thanks, credits, and the appreciations. What a happy blend of mutual trust and shared confidence for the future. Packages Limited, through its success story, had amply demonstrated its worthiness for international collaboration. By March 1968, commercial production had started. Packages Limited was soon producing the highest quality paper and board for fulfilling demand of its own and of the national market as well. By the end of 1968, Packages Limited was a thriving industrial complex with a manpower of 2,400. By 1970, the international division had come into being. The organization was now supplying not only the highly sophisticated packages in the international markets, but was also extending its technical expertise to the third world. Packages Limited had excelled at national level. It had now become an international organization. My album is full of those wonderful moments. 1976 was the 20th anniversary of Packages Limited. I had well remembered the 10th anniversary. Who will be my guest in 1976? I was indeed lucky. The presence of Imam Kaaba in the Packages complex was a grand spiritual experience. Accompanying him were the delegates from many Muslim countries who had come over to Pakistan to attend the Seerat conference. It was indeed a warm welcome and a cherished get-together. The sentiments were brimming with spiritual warmth. Together we prayed for prosperity, nearly 3,000 workers uplifting their spirits. And it was an equally befitting farewell. And attained still bigger dimensions in 1965 in the shape of a paper and board mill. The warmth and cordiality was mutual. The appreciation spelled confidence. The exchange of gifts was sentimental indeed. The associations were now extended well over 20 years. 20 years of dedicated collaboration. The credit goes as much to the workers. 20 years of continuous service is a credit to the worker and a tribute to the policies of an industrial unit. It was naturally apt to recognize and honor those who have been working with Packages Limited from the day of its inception. "20 years of dedicated service." These were the men responsible for maximum output, highest quality, and a congenial labor management relationship. Their hard labor and dedication had won many a laurels for the organization. Persistent laurels necessitate futuristic policies. At Packages Limited, men at the top have pursued policies which are based upon broad-mindedness, recognition of merit, and internationalism. The attainments during the last 25 years testify the soundness of such policies. This basic philosophy is put into practice by the senior members representing various departments. Quality control with persistent enhancement in sales is the motto. The target of sound progress being 10% sale increase over the last year. To attain this goal, better techniques and advanced innovations are constantly introduced through new machines which open up new avenues of packaging. Such progressive policies have enabled Packages Limited to stay ahead in business. For instance, Tetra Pak, successfully accepted in Pakistan for the packaging of liquids, the idea has opened new avenues for the marketing of consumer goods. Since 1970, the inherent goal of Packages Limited is internationalism. Its planners, technicians and creative members must be aware of the latest developments, such as computer technology and its impact on planning, production and management.